in violin, we have different positions. The one that's furthest away from me is first position. And then I have second position, third position, fourth position, fifth, sixth, seventh. I go up to about eighth position or so. Now, when I go from one position to the next, I like to think of it like I'm taking an elevator to a different floor. Like in first position, I'm going to the third position. I'll just kind of open the elevator door and go up to the third floor and close the door, and now I'm in the third floor, and then I do whatever I need to do there. Now, sometimes going from the first to the third floor, I want to be very clean. But sometimes I want to give it a little style and a little bit of something a little spicy. Then I might do what's called a slide, in which case I don't hide anything that's going on as my elevator is going from the first to the third floor. I actually show it to my audience. And so that slide is a very personal thing that violinists can use to bring the music to life. A really fun technique that many composers ask us for is called pizzicato. In Italian, that means to pluck the strings. We don't even use the bow. So, with pizzicato, sometimes it has to be really quick. I'll be playing with the bow and suddenly I'll pluck the string. And there are many ways to do it. Sometimes I don't have time to do anything except just stick my index finger out and just pluck. Sometimes if I have a little bit more time, I want to anchor my right hand. I'll put the thumb on the corner of the fingerboard, and then I can... And sometimes I can just slap it. So you get many different sounds from different angles of your finger, how you anchor it. And but the main thing with pizzicato, I find that makes it sound good is that you have to use the soft part of your finger. If you use the fingertip and you might catch a little bit of fingernail in there, it gives you kind of an edgy sound. You want pizzicato to be every bit as beautiful as if you're using the bow. A really cool technique that was made up by a composer earlier in the 1900s named Béla Bartók, a Hungarian composer, was he created his own kind of pizzicato. And that is, he would have us violinists pull so hard that the rebound of the string would slap against the fingerboard, creating this sound. So you have to kind of lift your hand so you really pull the string up, and then it slaps against the fingerboard. Now, when you have a whole orchestra of string players doing that, it creates an incredibly kind of, it's a kind of a sound that is unique to an orchestra. People are used to hearing orchestras play beautifully and pizzicatos with the soft part of our finger, but then suddenly, and it creates this kind of snap, which is fun.